Hello everybody. So here's the thing, right? So we don't have flu season anymore. That's funny. But it doesn't really matter because whatever symptom you have that it sounds like the flu, the cold, or now the big C got transferred from cancer to another big C. And it's just transferring C's. That's what it looks like. So one thing I want to share with you guys today is because I hear a lot of different things that are super overworked when you're having those symptoms of, you know what, the cold is getting to me and all that stuff. And then of course you get sick. So one of my suggestions is, and this is what I take all the time. Sometimes it's kind of too late when I start, but it's fine. But when you start having those feelings of the cold or the flu, this is what I take. So it is Oregano Essential Oil. Okay, so it's called Oregano. Let's see, Oregano, and it is literally oregano. And what I do is, so there are a few things that you want to consider when you take this one because I learned the hard way. So it is extremely strong. If you take one drop from the bottle, it is going to burn everything all the way until it gets to your stomach. Let's say if you put it in a shooter, right, with water, and then you drink it, it's gonna do exactly the same. There's another thing that I learned the hard way is I can feel when it actually lands in my stomach and start burning. But I'm not trying to scare you. I actually want you to avoid all the mistakes I already made. So, but before that, before I show you so I can release the book, so what I want to share with you guys, it is just a few tips of what oregano is good for. This is a booklet that I got on Amazon, like nothing fancy, you can get it. It is called actually, and it is super handy if you're into essential oils. It is called Modern Essentials Usage Guide, and then it really helped me big time. My kids always come to this book to find what oils is good for them. So oregano oil, it is good for athlete foot, caliasis, candida, canker sores, carpal tunnel syndrome, Ebola virus, fungal infection, immune system, it stimulates the immune system, inflammation, intestinal parasites, MRSA, I don't know what that is, muscle aches, nasal polyps, parasites, plague, pneumonia, ringworm, staph infection, vaginal candida, viral infections, worming body, okay, warts, whooping cough. So it is really powerful, and I'm telling you, it is the simplest thing you can have. And like before I continue, what I would like to share with you guys what I do, so then you avoid the mistakes I made. So what I did is I buy this empty veggie cups, right? So they're empty, and so it is veggie cups, as simple as that, nothing too complicated. So what I do is, so what is the second tip? This is the first tip, okay? So you're gonna open the capsule, you're gonna put one drop in that. If you think you need something stronger, you can do 2 drops. I would say you can do it 1 drop. I do 1 drop a day. If I think it is something super strong, I would do a little bit more. Don't do it more than 2 weeks long. Just do it every day for 2 weeks, and that's it. And then you stop. Okay, you take a break. If you think you need more, then you continue with that. So tip number 1, veggie cups. Woohoo! Okay, 1 drop or 2 drops, depends on, you just play with it. First of all, you see how your belly takes it. Second tip, and this is very important as the capsule, it is you take it with food. because the reason why it burns my belly, it is because I normally take it whenever I remember, and my stomach is empty. It is really, really harsh. Like it's that strong. Okay, so and as you said, it is good for parasites. It is good for all sort of infections, everything, like seriously, you name it. So whatever you cut, and like cough, like flu, cold, the big C, whatever it is, then what you do is go for Oregano Essential Oil. I use doTERRA, I use True Essence as well. Those are the two brands that I use. And yeah, and get your veggie cups. If you need some guidance, just send me a message. But continue, okay? So let's say you have the cold, okay, which is now called the big C, the big C19, and and you feel congested or anything like that. So because it's called based on a viral infection. There are also a lot of conversations on regards viruses, and you can follow Dr. Zach Bush. He talks about viruses very, very nicely and clear. It is pretty easy. You don't really have to go and take like a pH in medicine or anything to understand. He's really, really like nice when he's explaining all this stuff. So other things that are good for cold are thyme, lemon, melaleuca, sandalwood. So and they're not you don't take them all. They're different. So some you can put it on your skin, some you can smell, some oregano, yes, you can ingest it. Okay, but for more details, again, you can send me a message. I can send you more details. I'm just going on this like very, very briefly. So lime, rosemary, peppermint. Of course, peppermint is awesome. When you start having that congestion, you just inhale that. So you just basically put a drop here, wash it, and then you inhale like 3 times. And then what you do is on the oil, you kind of do this little pipe with your hands where the oil is, and then you do it through your mouth. Okay, that is a good trick. And it's gonna help open up all your respiratory system, clear out your chest. It is awesome. What else I was reading? Okay. Douglas fir, ginger, basil, lavender, orange, and oregano. But I already talked about this. So of course you can use, any other products that can help you to decongest if it's getting to that point. But if you're just having just the mild symptoms, so then we go for influenza, the flu, okay? Or now the influenza actually disappeared because now we have the big C19. So which it became the C20, the C21, the C22, the C22 now. Oh my God. Anyway, with different names. So influenza, commonly referred as the flu. It is a highly contagious viral infection of the respiratory system. So when you tell the flu, you will feel it more on your chest, maybe congestions, who knows, right? Influenza is marked by the sudden onset of high fever, dry cough, sore throat, muscle aches and pain, headache, fatigue, loss of appetite, nausea, and nasal congestion. So I'm sure that sounds familiar to something that it was created on 2020. And so what are the oils that you can use? So you can use any respiratory blend when it comes to essential oils. You can create your own. Like if you find that there is like kind of an allergy triggered, what you can do, it is also you can make peppermint, lemon, and lavender. Put it in your hands, same thing, you smell through your nose and then smell through your mouth, okay? And then it says melaleuca, peppermint, rosemary. Rosemary is also very good for your scalp, okay? I use it when I'm washing my hair. Eucalyptus, Douglas fir, white fir, which is also good for aches and pains. Lavender, oregano, thyme. Thyme, it is a very good one also for your congestion. Okay, so let's say you can put it when you go to bed. Just put it in the diffuser, put thyme there, and just let it, infuse. You can add eucalyptus or peppermint or something like that. I don't know if those ones are here. But thyme, it is really, really good for any respiratory, anybody that has been wearing a mask for too long during the day, like long hours. It is very nice that you put thyme on your diffuser every time you go to bed, and just put it there, so then allow to stop any infection, any lung infection, anything that happens in your chest, your lungs and stuff like that. So thyme, it is really, really good for that as well. Orange, clove and ginger. And of course you can work with bone broth as well. If it gets to that point, you have if you don't feel like you want to eat anything, bone broth is your best friend with utilizing the essential oils. So that's my trick for today. Follow me on all social media, Facebook, Instagram. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let me know your comments. Is this useful for you? What is the this is another alternative. It is as simple as that. So oregano oil, veggie caps, eat when you're taking this, for sure. Those are the 2 tips that you want to keep in mind when you do that. And as soon as you start feeling the symptoms, you just start taking your oregano oil for no longer than 2 weeks at the time. So that it is. Get your book Happy Naked on Amazon. You can get your journal for tracking. You have all wonderful things. I will be putting all that stuff in the comments below. Have a wonderful day.